Have you noticed, maybe only I have noticed, that there's a pride or puffed upness that comes from knowing or being in a relationship with successful people, like knowing celebrities, knowing a person from a wealthy family, like knowing the Otedolas, the Dangotes, the vice president or prestigious man of God, or even the president himself, or knowing a very hugely successful businessman, someone who is very much sought after, that is known in the society. You notice that when you check the Instagram of maybe Temi Otedola, you see how their friends act, right? Whether you're a friend of the family, you work closely with them, or you're just opportune to be around them, many times you just have access, right? There's this associated pride that beguiles people into believing that they are something. It is called proximity bias or association bias, where you overestimate your abilities, your qualities, or your status just because you are closely associated, not even related, closely associated with those who actually do possess those qualities. Some individuals I can give as examples are the disciples of Jesus who, argued many times. They argued sometime and also went as far as asking their rabbi who was the greatest amongst them. And the rabbi responded and said, "Learn this well. Unless you dramatically change your mind or change the way you are thinking and become teachable like a little child, you will never be able to enter into the kingdom of God. Whoever continually humbles himself to become like this little child is the greatest one in heaven's kingdom realm." You even notice that those people who are actually rich or prestigious or influential, you'll notice this sort of quietness to them. You'll notice the humility to them. It's the people who are associated with them, who have access to them, that always behave as though they are watchdogs. So you see the response of the greatest rabbi who ever lived and is still living. You can hear what he said. Your proximity bias can lead to delusion. You live in Delulu Island if you think that, people perceive you in any way like the person that you are associated with. Rabbi Jesus said that we should humble ourselves and stop thinking the way we are thinking, and humble yourself to become teachable. You will notice that these people who are actually associated with this influential or prestigious or rich people or affluential people tend not to be teachable at all, and they do not even want to become something because they are attached to that person. They feel as though they are something. So if your association with someone affects the value that you place on yourself, the way forward is to change the way you are thinking. It is essential to recognize and separate your own identity, skills, and accomplishments from those of others so that you can maintain a realistic self-awareness. Realize that you must humble yourself, and stop stopping other people from gaining access to this affluential or prestigious people. Never think that you have attained greatness just because you are part of a power circle. If you are part of a power circle, but you're like the tiniest, the littlest, the intangiblest, if there's any word like that, in that circle, that's poverty mindset. Stop feeling as though you have attained something of great worth in a power circle when you actually don't have anything to bring to the table. Wake up and go to work.